will know that I'm a world changer. I'm a world changer.
Wagwan guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be doing a video about my very first time attending school in America. Now this school was a boarding school where you're required to stay on campus and go to classes throughout the week, and on the weekends you could go home to be with your family or do whatever you want to do. Now, I have 3 roommates, and one day the school decided that everybody is going to get a stipend so that they could, purchase any little thing that they are in need of, right? So with me now, like, I don't really spend my money. I would just save it on the card unless, I'm feeling pickish for ice cream or so, then I would actually buy something. But differently, I don't spend my money on my card, right? Now, one day, one of my roommates came to me crying, like she was literally bawling tears, saying, "Oh, Titi, could you spare me and buy me something, because I don't know where my boyfriend at, and I don't want the food from the canteen because the food that they cook in is trash, and I don't eat those type of food. I will throw up." And she was finding all those excuses, and trust me, like, her tears, she was literally crying, and anybody would believe her because it was no joke. Like, her tears was not fake at all. Like, it was literally tears running down, like she was wet, right? And I was like, girl, no need to cry for that. I could get you something, right? And we all, we shared every little thing together, that we're just kind to each other. So I had no problem getting her anything from the vending machine. And the vending machine was like 6 footsteps away from our room, so it was really close. And she came back. I lent her my card. She came back about 1 minute, around 1 minute, because it was like really quick. She came back with a honey bun and a juice, right? And she handed me back my card, and I went back outside with my friend. So like 3 days after that, I went to get an ice cream with my friend, and when I reached by the cashier to cash the ice cream, the cashier told me that there's no money on my card. So I gave her a shocked look on my face, and I'm like, there's no money on my card? And she's like, no, there's no money on her card. And I asked her if she could try again, and she tried the card again, and it declined, like no money on the card for real. Then my friend told me to call customer service, and when I called customer service, they said the same thing, no money was on the card, right? So I asked them what was the last purchase and when was the last purchase. The customer service lady told me that the last purchase was like 8 minutes ago, and the purchase was from a vending machine, and the person purchased juice and 3 snacks. Then same time, my friend that was beside me, she told me that, Titi, did you lend your card to anybody or give out your card information? So I'm like, I didn't give anybody my card information. But my roommate, she came to me the other day and said that she was hungry and she don't know where her boyfriend at and da-da-dee-da-da-da. So I gave her my card to buy something, but she came back really quick. I wouldn't think she would do such thing, because we all live good, we all live good. So she's like, no, you don't do those things, you don't lend anybody your card. And she was there giving me some advice and stuff, and said I should never lend out my card or do anything like that. Like, that's my personal information. So I'm like, but how could she use my card and I have my card? My friend told me that she could quickly snap a picture of your card and she could memorize it, memorize the numbers on your card and all of that. So I'm like, oh my God, where did I come? I came to America. But anyways, the customer service said the person purchased a drink and 3 snacks. So same time, my friend asked me to go inside the room, my room, to check if the girl I lent the card is eating the 3 snacks and the drink. When I went by my room, the girl was literally there with the juice and 3 snacks. Tears filled my eyes. I didn't even say nothing. I just came out the room, closed the door, went back outside with my friend. And my friend was like, no, Titi, you have to go and report this. I'm like, no girl, let me just order another card. Like, I'm not gonna go through all of this, right? And she's like, no, that's the right thing to do. That's the right. And she was just, in my skin telling me to go. But I went and I had to keep following up on the report, like every 3 days, 4 days, and it wasn't really going anywhere until one day I just leave it, and I ordered a new card, and from then and there I was so careful and protective over my card, right? And from then and there I didn't really trust anybody else who came to me about, you know, any personal stuff. I would just like, okay, keep your heads up, you know, don't let any more silly thing like that happen. And yeah, and that was a big lesson that I have learned while going to that school. Like, I can't really trust anybody, you know. So yeah, and that's my little story of my first time going to school in America. So please like, share, and subscribe so that when I post a next video, you will be notified. Peace out.